Realty Insight, brought to you by North Bay Property Shop, a member of Century 21 Blue Sky Region Realty Team.
On this Monday, Leeann Noel is here before our eyes in real life. Appreciate you making time for us today.
Oh, I'll always make time for everyone here at Cogeco and, of course, for our viewers.
I give this compliment in the most sincere way possible. You are a high energy person.
Yes.
And spring brings out the energy from everyone.
Always does, that's for sure.
And the spring season is the topic of today's discussion.
Yes, and we're going to discuss 3 reasons why moving in the spring is ideal. Of course.
First thing comes to mind, snow's melting.
I do love winters. Yes, we are in Northern Ontario, but of course, let's let those flowers bloom. And with our warmer weather, many of us start to think about a new home, and whether this move is down the street or maybe in a different province, spring can be a really lovely time to make that change where you're living.
Got to keep in mind, it could be spring where you're at and not where you're going, so that could be a factor.
Absolutely, of course. And we want to look, the first thing I do want to mention is, one of these tips, Clarke, is inventory. So yes, in the market that you're looking in, please have a look at the inventory. But typically during this time, there is an increase in real estate activity. Spring is, again, a popular time for people to buy and sell homes, which leads to more inventory. More homes are listed, giving buyers, a greater selection to choose from.
Would this affect the price?
Absolutely, it will affect the price for our sellers. Yes, of course, right? When there's more inventory, you're going to have more competition that could drive down your price. So please, if you are thinking about selling in the spring, contact your trusted realtor, discuss that marketing plan and how to get the most amount of money on your timeline.
Better weather for house hunting, please elaborate for us.
Yeah, so of course, spring is usually a milder time. We're not worried about that extreme cold of the winter or that scorching heat of the summer, and it can make your move more comfortable, and I'm going to say this, quote unquote, enjoyable, because I know a move is not always fun, but there's that less risk of extreme conditions that could perhaps delay or even complicate that move.
Safety, I just think ice, black ice.
Of course, and speaking of that, Clarke, thank you for mentioning that, longer daylight hours. So now you have more time for moving, more time for packing, and then essentially if you are traveling, say, to a different city, a different province, you've got more time for traveling those long distances.
If I was the decision maker in seasons, it would always be spring, but I digress.
Okay, fair.
Ideal timing for moving and setting in.
Yes, and of course the spring is associated with new beginnings, which makes it a great time to embark on this new chapter. And of course the beauty of nature that's returning with the flowers and the blooming trees can definitely make that move, that change, more positive and uplifting. And of course this allows families to settle in before the chaos of summer vacation, kids being home from school, and then, you know, the beginning of a new school year. And think about renovation. Spring is a great time, again, to get it done before, of course, in Northern Ontario, those cold months return.
With the impetus of today's topic highlighting the benefits of spring, is it so strong that you would recommend a seller or buyer in the winter to wait?
No.
Threw you as curveball there.
No, if you're thinking about getting into the market, always get in. The best time to look is yesterday, I always say. Now is the time. And for our sellers, again, when inventory is higher, you are going to see more competition, which could bring your price down. So really, if you want to make that move, you want to get the most bang for your buck, I would always suggest as well listing in the winter.
It'll still be spring in 2 weeks. And what's happening in 2 weeks' time?
In 2 weeks' time, you know this, our viewers know this. I always love having a special guest, and I am going to have the lovely Jessica Stickle here. She's a lawyer from Ballin Partners.
I know law can't be the most exciting topic,
No.
but that doesn't diminish the importance.
It's very important, and of course this is one thing that I always discuss with clients. Who is your lawyer? Have you contacted them? And if not, how can I help navigate that process?
Leeann Noel, Century 21, thanks as always.
Thank you, Clarke.